Greensboro. Welcome.
Hi, Rae. Thanks for having us in your studio today.
Yeah, of course.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. On a scale of 1 to 10, how does it feel to be inside the Grow space?
10.
What made you want to apply for a residency at Grow?
This is my hometown, and I know artists that have done the program before. I got to come to their community events, and they seemed like a good way of community building, so I said, why not?
Nice. And can you describe Greensboro in 2 words?
Home and quaint.
If your personality were a color, what color would it be?
Light blue.
Do you prefer Saturday nights or Sunday mornings?
Sunday mornings.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Either lay there for a while and or open my blinds.
What's one thing people don't realize about being an artist?
I would say specifically as a fiber artist, how long it takes to finish pieces.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
One of my college professors told us that a third of the people are going to love it, a third of the people are going to hate it, a third of the people aren't going to care, so just be creative.
That's very good advice.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school, Rae?
I went to School of the Arts in Winston.
And what'd you study?
Contemporary dance.
What kind of student were you?
I was a very to myself student, always did my work and didn't really talk much.
Nice. I'm heading over to the Greensboro Library. Can you recommend a book for me?
I recommend This Is How It Always Is by Lori Frankel.
Cool. And what's the last thing you Googled?
I Googled Roxane Gay, the author, for a book to add to my TBR.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
I started driving when I was 12.
What's your zodiac sign?
I am a Capricorn.
What's one thing you can't live without?
My dog, Charlie.
Aww. Living or dead, which famous artist would you love to meet?
Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino.
And what's your favorite piece of work of his?
I really love the album Awaken My Love and also the show Atlanta.
Apple or Spotify?
Spotify.
And if we hit play on your Spotify right now, what would be playing?
Anywhere from Japanese Breakfast to Tribe Called Quest.
What's the last concert you went to?
Technically it wasn't a concert, but it was in a concert hall. I went to see Michelle Zauner, the lead singer of Japanese Breakfast, give a book talk about her memoir, Crying in H Mart.
Very cool. Can you share your favorite moment while being in residency at Grow?
Last weekend there was a protest that met up right outside of these windows. So I got to see people come together and, protest.
Very cool. What's that on that table?
Yes, so this is Plarn.
What's Plarn?
It's plastic yarn, so plastic bags turned into yarn, Plarn.
And what do you do with it?
Well, you fold up the plastic bags like this, you flatten it, you cut ends, and then you cut strips like these, which you lock together, and it makes yarn that you can crochet things out of, mats, rugs, bags, whatever.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
What is your most proud moment of your artistic career?
I would say that I'm very proud I was able to pivot into an artistic field that isn't exactly what I went to school for.
And where do you go for inspiration?
I get a lot of ideas while I'm driving. I don't tend to plan that, but just things pop up when I'm driving.
And you said you studied dance in college, right?
Yes.
And besides dance and art making, what other talents do you have?
I like to bake and cook.
What's your favorite restaurant in Greensboro?
I would say Natty Green's. I've been going there since I was little.
And if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Invisibility, because sometimes I don't want to be seen.
Bar or brewery?
Coffee shop.
And what's your favorite coffee shop?
I like Burrow here in Greensboro.
Very cool. And if you can tell us, who do you look up to most in life?
I look up to a lot of my community, so my friends and family are very cool people who are passionate about social causes and the things they care about.
Awesome. And we're down to our last question, Rae. Can you tell us what you like to be remembered for?
I'm funny, and I want people to know that and remember that about me.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having us, Rae, and letting us invade your studio.
Yeah.
And we're excited for your first Friday event.
Me too. Thanks.